Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Scott Fishkind. I'm a singer-songwriter out of the Ann Arbor, Michigan area. Spent about 30 years in Nashville, also graduated back in 1981 from Berklee College of Music. Mostly my channel is me playing and singing my songs, but I've been doing quite a few demonstrations of the various guitars I have. I have quite a wide range from $200 to almost $3,000. My most expensive guitar is a Ferk Yellow Master's Choice GCC-R, which to me it has everything you could ever possibly want in a high-end guitar without extra bling, so it's amazing. But equally amazing are what you can get for under $600 as well. So I'll be demonstrating two guitars today, the Walden O550E and the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. Now they're both concert-sized bodies or orchestra model-sized bodies. The Walden O550E has a solid spruce top and layered mahogany back and sides. Beautiful guitar. And the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat is all mahogany. It has solid mahogany top and layered mahogany back and sides. Again, very pretty guitar. They do a really nice job. Both guitars have pickups, which I'll get more into the details of those later. Now, getting more into the specs. So, with the Walden O550E, you have a mahogany glass fiber reinforced neck, which is 20 frets, and it has rosewood fingerboard and bridge. And with the Tim Armstrong, you have a maple neck, 19 frets, walnut fingerboard, and bridge. Both have new bone nuts and saddle, which are Graphtec new bone nut and saddles. Obviously, they both have no cutaway. The nut width is about the same, 1 11/16 inches. The tuning buttons are interesting. So you have chrome die-cast tuners on the Walden, but on the Fender, you have vintage-style white plastic buttons. You can see they're the open tuners. So the Walden O550E does come with a branded gig bag. It's not the most sturdy gig bag in the world. I have a hard case that I purchased for it from Elderly Instruments, which is where I bought the guitar as well. For my purposes, they get exposed to a lot of different environments. I wanted something super sturdy. For someone who's maybe just playing at home, going to lessons once in a while, occasionally going out with it, the gig bag's probably more than fine. But if you're going to be out there and really, doing a lot of different types of situations, you're going to probably want something a little bit sturdier. Now, as far as the bracing goes, the Walden has low mast X bracing. And I'm going to try to show you the low mast X bracing. I have to be careful not to whack it into the stand. I don't know if you can see in there, but they're basically scalloped within the actual braces, whereas the Fender has scalloped X bracing, which is more like if you have the brace, they scallop out the middle of it. And that reduces the mass of the brace. So both are very effective, but I think this is a very unique type of bracing that Walden is doing, and the guitars sound amazing for the price range. Actually, I would say they sound amazing at any price range. Now, as far as the scale length, the Walden O550E is 25.5 scale length, and the Fender Hellcat is 25.3 inches scale length. They both have necks that are joined at the 14th fret. As far as the end pins go, you have white end pins with both of the guitars. So they're pretty identical end pins, just the white with the little black dots in the middle. As far as the finish goes, the Walden O550E has a UV cured open pore satin finish, and the Fender Hellcat is a satin polyurethane, so they're both satin finishes. Now, as far as the electronics go, they're quite different. The Walden O550E has the proprietary Walden pickup system, and it's very feature-filled. It has a tuner, phase button, volume, bass, middle, treble, and a notch filter. The Hellcat has a Fishman pickup, which sounds great, but much simpler in terms of features. It just has a tuner, bass, treble, and a volume control. So now I'm going to demonstrate what these guitars sound like side to side using a variety of different playing styles. Fingerstyle with the Walden O550E. Fingerstyle, Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. Slap technique with the Walden O550E. Slap technique with the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. Now I'm going to do some flat picking using the Dunlop Ultex 1mm pick. Flat picking with the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. Open string strumming with the Walden O550E. Open string strumming with the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. Thanks again for joining me today for my demonstration of the Walden O550E and the Fender Tim Armstrong Hellcat. These are both great guitars. It's hard to imagine that for under $500 you can get guitars that play this well. They sound great acoustically. You can plug them in with their active electronics. I play out with these guitars. I've used them both for live performances. Everybody loves the way these guitars sound in every setting I've brought them into. I hope you have a great day. Thanks again, and I hope this was helpful.